Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. To you, I say Shalom. All right, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the flock of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai. And this is like just a follow up to my previous lesson, because I was talking about how you got to put on really and be proud that you're an Israelite, right? And live life in a better manner according to the law, statutes, commandments. But really, one of the most important factors of that is humility, man. You got to remember to remain humble. Yeah, we are better than everybody else, but we still got to remain humble about it too, man. All right, because it wasn't our choice to be an Israelite. We were, so it wasn't by our power, by our hand. So we got to be more humble about that too, man. Because again, it's a gift. Truly is a gift. All right. So yes, understand that we are better than everybody else, but we really can't show it like that. All right. We got to know it, but don't show it. We got to understand, to remain humble. And I'm not saying, break your back, bend over backwards for these other nations, these heathens. I'm just saying, let's remain humble, know that we are just worms, and I understand that we're subject and bound by the law, statutes, and commandments, so we gotta act accordingly, all right? That's all I'm trying to say. But this is Sirach, Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, starting at verse 17. My son, go on with thy business in meekness, so shalt thou be beloved of him that is approved, right? Should be meek, lowly, humble, All right, verse 18, the greater thou art, the more humble thyself, and thou shalt find favor before the Lord, right? The Lord respects humility, man. He has an admiration for humility, right? Because he's greater than all of us, and he's humble, right? So the Lord is really the perfect example, man. The Lord is greater than us all, and he came lowly, riding on a donkey, the greatest man to ever walk the face of the earth, all right? People, they get on a high position in this world, right? They wouldn't be caught dead in a fucking Toyota or, so-called, quote-unquote, low-level car, a Ford or whatever, right? Some people, they exalt themselves so high, they got to ride only Rolls Royces, things of that nature. Now, you got to remember to remain humble, man. All right? And you got to think about, in society, the most hated people are the ones that talk proudly and boast proudly, man. Those are the most hated people in society, no matter what arena or theater or genre of entertainment, because everything you see on TV and media is really entertainment. No matter what facet of life, people respect humility, man. All right? So that's something that people respect and admire. And people hate the proud. People hate... Oh, actually, let me jump over to Sirach 12. Slack I think it's 10. Sirach or Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. Pride is hateful before God and man, and by doth one commit iniquity. Right? People hate the proud, man. When a sodomite is flamboyant, he's the worst, man. He's the fucking worst of them all, man. When even with athletes, right? Because boxers and fighters have to talk shit, because it's a mental game between the two opponents. But some people don't like it when they talk too much, right? So they feel like they're proud, and people hate them. Really, the most hated athletes are the ones that act proud, right? There's no reason to hate athletes; they're just playing a sport. But when they act proud, people start to hate them, right? Because people hate pride. That's why we gotta remember to always remain humble, man. The more greater thou art, the more humble thyself. And there's no reason to be proud, right? Because one, we're on a low level, and two, the Lord puts us on a level, man. All right, so this is not our own doing. You can't be proud of something that you didn't do. You have no authority over, right? So you really can't take pride over that, man. Sirach 1 and 30. Ecclesiastes 1 and 30. Exalt not thyself lest thou fall, and bring dishonor upon thy soul. And so the Most High discover thy secrets, and cast thee down in the midst of the congregation, because thou camest not in truth to the fear of the Lord, but thy heart is full of deceit, man. Right? When you fear the Lord, you understand that he controls everything. Every action, every motion, every word is controlled by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. It's his authority. It's sanctioned by him. So what is there to be proud of? Why is Earth and Ashes proud, man? What is there to be proud of, man? Right? Of course, you take pride in who you are and what you are, right? You take you take pride in that, man. Don't be ashamed of it, right? I'm just an Israelite. No, we are the Israelites. We're the chosen people. But again, you gotta know it, but don't show it, man. Really, you gotta be Clark Kent. Superman can't walk around, in his cape 24/7, right? So you gotta be Clark Kent so you could, live life, a normal life. And let me Salaki, I'm rambling. Let me go to the book of Luke, chapter 14. Luke 14:11. For whoso exalteth himself, actually, let me start from, I'll start from 8. Luke 14:8. When thou art bidden of any man to a wedding, sit not down in the highest room, lest a more honorable man than thou be bidden of him, and he that bade thee and him come and say to thee, give this man place, and thou begin to shame to take the lowest room, right? That's an embarrassing thing. So when you exalt yourself, when you're overly proud, the Lord will humble you, man. If you don't be humbled, you will get humbled easily, right? And that's a shameful thing. Imagine somebody comes to you, give up your seat. Somebody more important than you needs it. And you got to get up and sit in the kids section because that's the only seat available. That is fucking embarrassing, man. All right? So, remember to remain humble. The greater you are, the more humble thyself, man. But of course, if you believe you're that great and there's no seats available, you're like, yeah, I'll take the kids section. It don't matter. All right? And, people will respect that. Not only showing the humility, because you're not overly proud. You're not overly proud. But you're not taking pride to say, oh, I won't sit there. I want to sit with the lowly and things of that nature, man. But that's just a small example. Another example is like, let me not even say that. Luke 14:10. But when thou art bidden, go and sit down in the lowest room, and when he that bade thee cometh, he may say unto thee, friend, go up higher. Then shalt thou have worship in the presence of them that sit at the meat with thee, right? And you brothers, are a beautiful example of this too, man. Sometimes when we fellowship, a brother will take the lower seat, just so other brothers could be comfortable. And they'll be like, nah, brother, come sit on the couch, brother. Come to space, we'll squeeze over. You brought up to a higher seat, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. For whosoever exalteth himself shall be abased, and he that humbleth himself shall be exalted, right? Right? When you humble yourself, you get exalted, man. So we can't walk around overly proudful at the same time. But also not be ashamed of who and what you are, man. But on a level like Clark Kent. Let me jump over to the book of Proverbs, chapter 29. Proverbs 29:23. A man's pride shall bring him low, but honor shall uphold the humble in spirit. Right? When you're overly proud, that's it. You're going to get humble or be humbled. A man's pride shall bring him low. When you're proud, you're going to get humbled. Oh, well, I'm the best. I'm the GOAT. I'm this. I'm that. I'm that nigga. I'm him. All right. Lord will humble you, man. Lord will humble you real quick, man. But there's nothing wrong with confidence, man. That's the word I was looking for earlier, Salakia. There's nothing wrong with confidence. Prideful is too much. It's when you take ownership of your what's going on. It's really not of your accord at the end of the day. But I'm going to wrap it up with that. Lord, one of this lesson was edifying. Again, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and salutations to the elect of Israel. Until next time, I want to say Shalom and Abad Babal.